If you are thinking of selling your property and you don't know the concept of B.A.T.N.A, this video will help you learn how to get more when selling. Hi, I'm Ven with In Real Property, and a lot of potential clients we talk to haven't heard about B.A.T.N.A and why it's one of the most powerful ways to increase the chances of getting the best price when selling your property. So I wanted to share this with you as well. B.A.T.N.A is an acronym that stands for the Best Alternative to Negotiated Agreement. This is a concept that negotiation experts Fisher, Uri, and Patton introduced in their best-selling book, Getting to Yes, Negotiating Agreement Without Giving In. To put it in simple terms for selling homes, apartments, or land, if you're offered $1 million for your property by buyer A, and buyer B puts up an offer for $975,000, then the $1 million offer would be your best alternative. Therefore, in a negotiation, you'll be looking for buyer B to offer you more than your best alternative, because otherwise, why would you ever accept a lower offer, right? And this is the secret. In a negotiation, the party who cares less wins. Having the ability to walk away from a deal is the single most powerful thing a negotiator can bring to any bargaining table. However, when negotiating property price, you won't always have another offer or one that's better. So how do you reverse engineer B.A.T.N.A? You use data to analyze the market and know how much your property is worth, and then you add time to the equation. Think about it. If you have time and there are no outside pressures for you to sell your property, you will always have the ability to walk away from any offer and therefore have the upper hand in any negotiation. This is why it's very important to strategically plan the whole process in advance, even before your property is listed on the market. By the way, if you're thinking of selling your property in the next 3 months, at In Real, we will sell your property for the best price without charging commission. Simply go to inreal.com.au, check out our value proposition, and request a free home value estimate. So, going back to reverse engineering your best alternative and adding time to the equation. Here's an example. Be careful with auction campaigns and don't commit to buying another property before you sell. Auction campaigns work wonders in certain market conditions and on certain properties, but they're not the best way to sell every home. In fact, unfortunately, in a lot of cases, an auction campaign just puts unnecessary pressure and expenses on the shoulders of the seller. It's sad, but it's better for agents because they pretty much guarantee themselves a commission. So they push people to go for auction based on their own agenda. Anyway, that's a story for a whole other day altogether. Now imagine this. You've committed to buy another place. And if yours doesn't sell in 60 days, you won't be able to settle and you'll lose your 10% deposit. Now, picture a completely different situation. You know that the average property takes 50 to 60 days to sell in Sydney, but you prepare yourself for 6 to 9 months of selling. How would you feel if you had absolutely no pressure to sell, you had time to wait for the perfect buyer, and a B.A.T.N.A to walk away from offers you don't need to take? At In Real, our data science team goes deep into making sure we analyze every data point affecting the price of your property. Our agents also do everything traditional agents do. We just don't think charging a commission is fair. If you're thinking of selling your property, then go to inreal.com.au and request a free home value estimate. And who knows, we might be a good fit to help you sell as well. Hopefully, I was able to explain why it's important to understand the concept of B.A.T.N.A and how to reverse engineer having a best alternative in any negotiation with simply adding time to your sales process. I'm Ven with In Real Property, and remember, in a negotiation, whoever cares less wins.